Here's the truth most men don't want to hear. Women don't respect men who bend over backwards for them. They don't respect the guy who tries to buy their affection or the one who worships them like they're the prize. But there's one type of man, one specific kind, that every woman, no matter her background, personality, or dating history, will always respect. And if you're not that man, you'll spend your whole life fighting for scraps of attention and wondering why nothing sticks. So who is he? So now let's dive into it. 1. The man who controls himself. Respect starts with self-mastery. Most men lose it not because of what they say, but because they can't control themselves. They chase every woman who looks their way. They blow up over small things. They overspend to impress. They overreact when ignored. The second a woman sees you're a slave to your impulses, the respect is gone. The man she respects moves different. He's calm, centered, and in control of his emotions, his money, and his time. He doesn't chase validation. He doesn't double text. He doesn't fall apart when things don't go his way. If she cancels plans, he simply says, "No problem, another time," and keeps it moving. That calmness cuts deeper than any angry message because it shows her she can't shake you, and that's power. A man who can't control himself can't lead anyone else, and a man who can lead himself will always have her respect. Number 2, the man who respects himself first. If you don't respect yourself, she never will. Women can smell desperation from a mile away. They know when a man's bending over backwards just to keep them happy. They know when you've made her comfort more important than your principles. Respecting yourself means living by your own code. You have non-negotiables, boundaries, and standards you don't break for anyone. Maybe it's the gym, your work ethic, your peace of mind. Whatever it is, it comes first. You're not skipping your grind because she suddenly wants ice cream. You're not canceling your life because she's bored. When you respect your time, she'll respect it too. And ironically, the more you stay grounded in your own priorities, the more drawn she'll be. Because self-respect is magnetic, and women never play games with a man who already values himself. Number 3, the man who stays unshaken under pressure. Women test men, not out of malice, but out of instinct. It's their way of feeling out your strength. She might tease you, ignore your message for hours, or push your buttons just to see how you'll react. The weak man loses it, gets emotional, lashes out, or sulks. The man she respects, he stays calm, cool, and unbothered. No panic, no ego, no begging. If she jokes about your shirt, the average guy scrambles to change. The confident man smirks and says, "Because it makes me look better than the rest." He's playful, not defensive, and that composure sends one clear message: I'm in control. When you can stay grounded in chaos, she'll trust your strength, and respect will follow naturally. Number 4, the man who lives with purpose. If your entire life revolves around her, she'll never respect you. She might enjoy the attention, but she'll never see you as a man of value. Women respect men who are building something, a mission, a dream, a legacy. When she sees that your purpose comes before her, it doesn't make her feel less important. It makes her feel safe, because she knows you're going somewhere. The man she admires is the one who's consistent in his grind, who says, "I'd love to see you later, but I've got work to handle right now." That kind of discipline speaks louder than any words. Purpose creates respect. Without it, you'll always be chasing someone else's validation instead of your own growth. Number 5, the man who's willing to walk away. The man who's scared to lose her will always lose her respect. When you're terrified of being alone, you tolerate things you shouldn't. You accept disrespect just to avoid being replaced. But the second she realizes you're afraid to walk, she owns the power. The man she respects looks her in the eye and says, "If this doesn't work for me, I'm done." No threats, no drama, just clarity. That confidence is rare. It tells her, "I choose you, but I don't need you." And that's when the dynamic shifts. Suddenly, she's the one afraid to lose you. The moment you're willing to walk away from anything that disrespects your value, you become untouchable. Number 6, the man who commands, not demands. A real man doesn't yell for respect. He commands it by how he carries himself. Demanding respect is loud. Commanding it is silent. It's in your tone, your body language, your energy. When you walk into a room calm and composed, shoulders back, eyes steady, you don't have to prove anything. Women can feel it. They see the difference between a guy barking orders and a man who simply says, "We'll take this table, thanks," and owns the moment. The man who commands respect doesn't flex, doesn't argue, doesn't overcompensate. He just is. That quiet certainty is what separates boys from men. At the end of the day, every woman respects the man who respects himself first, controls his emotions, stands firm under pressure, lives with purpose, and knows when to walk away. You don't have to shout for respect, you just have to embody it. Because women might love you, they might desire you, but if they don't respect you, it will never last. This is Men Don't Chase, where I teach you how to stop begging for validation and start living with power.